Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
One down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Tigers even it up.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. David Gonzalez getting ready to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Swings through that. Burgos with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. It's out of here. Touches down in the front row of the bushes. Home run. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. Now a slow roller to second. Ace. On to first, and Tucker is retired.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Man at first, one away.
Second baseman, David Ace.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is gone. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 5-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And next for the Cubs, Jason Chourio. 2 outs. To the right side. Ace. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Tigers 5 and the Cubs 2. Runner at first with no outs here.
Second baseman, David. Ace.
Line drive. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
One out, base is empty. Austin Wells, the next Cub to hit. On the ground, right side, Ace. Fires to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
First and second, 2 outs. So up now for Chicago, Jason Churio. On the ground, right side, Ace. The throw to first, out number 3. Nicely done from the Tigers bullpen there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Tigers 7 and the Cubs 2. J.J. Weatherholt, the next Cub to hit. Tucker gets his lead at first with nobody out. 2-2-2-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, David Ace. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Mayfield back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And next up for the Tigers, David Gonzalez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3. When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Close, but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Sam Hentges up and throwing. Morgan also getting ready. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Runner takes off for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. He's safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Pitch misses outside, and it's a full count.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Justin Henry Malloy, in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
This one in the dirt. And they tag him out.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
The tying run at the plate. Out to short, McGonigal. To second for 1. And that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Max Schumann. The Cubs down to their final strike. A swing and a soft liner. And it's in there. Base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. Back to a 1-run game. It's 7-6. Justin Crawford now at the plate. Tapped softly on the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. Tying run is in to score from second. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Big RBI for him right there. He probably would have been able to drive that pitch on the outside if he let it just get a little deeper and look to hit it to the opposite field. But he made it work out. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Just a single short of the cycle. That one ripped right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's what he needed. He has done it. What a performance at the plate.
He's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement. Not something a lot of players have been able to do.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Gonzalez. Outfield deep here. Runner on the move. They pitch out. Throw to second, and he's safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Out at third, and that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running.
So runner at second, 2 down. At the plate, Charlie Condon. Hit weakly on the ground. Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Cubs 9 and the Tigers 7. Back here in Detroit, and now the first baseman, David Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Tying run at the plate. And that's outside. And 1-1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That one not close. And the count is 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one missing inside. Justin Henry Malloy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one is lifted in the air. Crawford sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. cut off. Now a throw home. Save. He scores, and it's a one-run game.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Dakota Jordan. This could end it. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one. Ace with a valiant job in defeat. Collected 4 hits. 1 of them left the park.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
David Ace hit for the cycle last time out. Shades of Chris Singleton in 1999. What could this budding star have in his bag of tricks today? It's the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Charlie Condon.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Swing and a ground ball to first, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. 2 down, bases empty. And next to hit for Detroit, David Ace. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. His second homer of this series, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now batting, the second
Ace with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Konai around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time.
Bases loaded. 1 away.
Up next to the Tigers, the second baseman, David
Ace with a homer in his last game. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. One runs in. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 5. It's the Tigers 3 and the Cubs 2. Back at Comerica Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jason Churio. To the right side, Ace. Safe at first as they can't make the play. One down. Now it's the second baseman, David Ace. He's already homered in this game. Hammered, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that base.
Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Safe at second with a stolen base. 80 stolen bases for him this season. How is that possible? That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So digging in, Jeremy De La Rosa. Squirts away a little bit. Lays the play, and they cut him down. Ping-pongs around a bit, but they get the out. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Kyle Tucker. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ground ball right side. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's...
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground right side, 4. Save!
Save! Hey, save!
And the batter now, Austin Wells. One strike away. Right side, Ace. On the first, ball game. And the Tigers even this series up at a game apiece. Ace really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came off. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
On the way home from the studio, I'm
David Ace, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's Nolan Gorman. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. No runs on 2 hits. So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for Detroit, David Ace. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And that one hammered. Crawford giving chase. Can't reach it. It finds the gap. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boog. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Gonzalez digs in now. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and Bellinger is out. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
The second baseman, David Ace.
Laser could be trouble. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 17.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
And ball 1. Johnson on third. Ace over at second with 1 down. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a two-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, but I think he was also a little lucky right there.
And next up for the Tigers, Jeremy De La Rosa. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Base hit, 1 run in already. Fires to the plate. Safe, he beat the tag. And they're up by 3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Second baseman.
1 out, bases empty.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That's his 3rd home run of the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Two outs, runner at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, David Ace. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. That's ripped. Base hit. And out to a board. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Gonzalez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fouled off left side.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. Leave 1. So up next, Charlie Condon.
Charlie Condon.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. One down, runner at first. Austin Wells, the next Cub to hit. The tying run at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. The turn by McGonigal at second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch. His players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for the Cubs, Justin Crawford. In the air on the infield, Ace. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half. Ace had a great showing in the win. 4 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.